Welcome back to Wrestling with Ski, doing the Crown Jewel preview show, which I believe the kickoff is starting here shortly. So, kickoff show, kind of a SmackDown tag team titles match with the Usos defending against Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin, which I don't fully understand because last time I checked, Cedric and Shelton got drafted to Raw, and the Hurt Business thing is still going, and the Usos are definitely on SmackDown. That sounds like a bunch of just throwing stuff together, but Cedric's super talented. We all know what Shelton can do, and the Usos. So we know they're going to put on a good match. Again, SmackDown Tag Titles relegated to the pre-show, but again, we have King of the Ring finals, Queen's Crown finals, Mansoor and Mustafa. They can't put Mansoor in his hometown over there on the pre-show. Raw tag title matches, Hell in a Cell, no holds barred, triple threat SmackDown. I mean, there's nothing else they could have done there. I'm just kind of figuring out why the hell they put the Usos against Cedric and Shelton for the SmackDown tag titles when they aren't even on the same show. But it'll be a hell of a match, and I'm going to go with the Usos, obviously, because, well, if you don't go with that, you're kind of dumb. And then King of the Ring finals, Finn Balor against Xavier Woods. I'm okay with either of them winning. I think they're going to give it to Finn. I mean, because if they give it to him, he goes from a prince to a king. If they give it to Xavier, it'll be his first ever thing. There'll be two kings on SmackDown. And I guess that would set up, again, Nakamura and Boogs, battle for the crown against the New Day. But I don't know. It'd be good to see him get his big moment. Maybe this is just, we're going to see what you could do and then do it. Because I don't think they're going to stop the New Day thing. So honestly, don't know about that. That's why I'm going to go with Finn on that one. I could be wrong, but we'll see. Queen's Crown finals, Doudrop versus Zelina Vega. I think they're going with Doudrop. No offense to Zelina, they can't figure out a way to make it so it doesn't baffle your mind and hurt your head. And they've had such a good push on her. That's a big thing for Zelina. I mean, they pushed her this far in it, which is more than she ever got anything as a competitor in her first run at the company, even though she was only gone for like 12 seconds. But it was a good push. It's the best thing she's gotten. It's a good one to see what she can do, but I still think they just can't play it off where Doudrop loses where it makes any sense. So, and just with the run that she's been having, getting up in people's faces, having matches with all the people she has so far, I think they're going to keep pushing her. So I'm going with Doudrop on that one, just like Mansoor versus Mustafa Ali. Putting safe money on Mansoor just because it's in his hometown. And who the hell wants to piss off the Saudis? And it's a hell of a show between the two. I mean, they're going to put on a show, the two of them, like their capabilities and what they can do and all that. I think they could really tear the house down. Now, it'll be good to see Ali, finally get his. Because again, Kofi Mania was his till he got injured. And I really hated the retribution thing. I hated it from the beginning. I know a lot of people liked it. I was not one of those people. I absolutely could not stand it. So, I mean, this will be a moment to shine, but I still think they're going with Mansoor just because, again, it's in Saudi. Safe bet is they're going to let Mansoor win for, Saudi's sake. And, well, all the hell that broke loose and trying to leave last time. Let's just be smart about it here. Then Raw Tag Team Championship match, RK Bro defending against AJ and Amos. I mean, I just see RK Bro winning just because they're so over and they can work with people, all the teams they got easier than AJ and Amos. Just because of Omos. I think they're going to, so I think RK Bro's going to get it again just because all the teams they brought in. I mean, who do you see matching up against Omos? You didn't even believe that anyone could beat him. So still can't. The way they built him, you could beat AJ, but I think RK Bro's going to get it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll eat the crow later on. After it's all said and done, I'll eat that. But I'm pretty solid on RK Bro winning that one. And again, AJ and Amos can keep going. They could split them up, and AJ can wrestle anybody. So, and Amos looks better. But just for where I think with who's over more and who can work with the rest of the people they brought in better, I'm going with RK Bro for the win. And it leads us to Hell in a Cell. Edge versus Seth Rollins. I really don't know where to go with it. As they're both going to be on the same show and all that after, but between the match at SummerSlam and everything before the blood bath, the brood bath, the black ooze, and he came out and did the whole brood entrance thing, which was phenomenal. He won that match. The stomp, Seth getting into his house. Like, I think they're going to give it to Edge just because, I mean, it could still, either way, they're both going to be built off of it, but I think it's going to go to Edge because Seth can keep doing exactly what Seth's doing. And it won't hurt him if he puts it, if he loses. As his character doesn't need it. He's just got that maniacal crazy thing going on. They said he won't stop until he wins. So, I mean, my heart wants Edge, but I can see Seth getting it. Edge is going to look good. They're both going to look good, regardless of it. I think they're going to tear the house. I think that's going to be one of the better matches just because the two of them locked inside a Hell in a Cell, the things that they can do to each other inside of that structure. I think it's going to be, bar none, amazing to see. Just because they're both so creative. They're both really good at telling stories. And what he misses in telling stories, in his, past, Seth did. He's gotten so much better at it here lately. But I'm going to hope for Edge. I'm wearing a shirt because it matched my shorts. Like all my clothes match. But, I think it's going to be Edge because me and Seth can lose and still keep moving on. And they're probably going to drag it on longer, sadly. Now that they're on Raw, I mean, they have all these possibilities, do new things, but we'll see. I think it's still going to, either way. I can't really pick one between there. But again, Edge, just because I hope so. Because I really think Seth can move on regardless. Get his revenge after he loses, do something to him, put him down, and move on. I lost, but I still got him, kind of thing. No, that works for me. Then no holds barred, Goldberg versus Lashley. I don't know. I don't care. I still think Lashley's going to get it. Doesn't mean bring Goldberg winning do. I think they're getting, hopefully it goes longer than it did last time, at SummerSlam. They played it so dumb that they're going to, he's going to kill him. Goldberg did to Lashley. So hopefully they at least beat the living hell out of each other. They got to beat the tar out of each other. With all the words that he has said, he can't go out there and get swallowed. Just engulfed and get his ass whooped. He can't do it. Can't afford it. Can't afford to do that. Just with the way he's been telling all these promos and doing all of that, he cannot afford to go out there and get hammered. But what does it do for Lashley to lose to Goldberg? And they built him up as this indestructible thing. Having him lose all the time now really doesn't help anything. So I just think it's got to go to Lashley, because Goldberg, he's going to be done with this and move on. We're not going to see him again, regardless of the outcome. So at least not see him again for a while, as he always seems to come back. So I'm going to give it to Lashley. And again, the Hurt Business is going to be there. I think the only reason that they're having that tag title match. So they're going to come out there to help him. But I mean, for that match, I'm pretty sure a lot of the people out there listening in the world to me right now that are going to watch it are having the same thought of, please God, just let them actually beat the hell out of each other and make the whole thing worth it. Please. I think that's going to, just because it's going to be a stinker with everything else they have going on. So let's hope it. I'm going with Lashley on that one. Yeah. SmackDown Women's Championship triple threat. I mean, with Charlotte going over to SmackDown and not having a match on the card, that leaves it down to Becky and Bianca, who are both going to Raw. I mean, Bianca's super over, but I think they're going to have Bex hold on to this one. And sorry, Sasha, you're going to feud with Charlotte tomorrow night when you get there, because she's holding on to that, which means they're going to just do the title exchange thing. This one's now this one, this one's now this one. And I don't know. I mean, Bianca's going. She's on a roll. She's on fire. She's very over. But I think they're going to have Becky hold on to them. I still think it's going to be one of the better matches of the whole card. Is what the three of them can do. So we'll see how it goes. But I think Becky's going to walk away with that one. Her and Bianca can keep going at it on Raw. Sasha can go to Charlotte on SmackDown, and everybody walks away happy. Ish. Championship, W Championship match. I mean, I think it's gonna be one of Big E's better matches. Again, he hasn't had a lot of solo stuff for so long, but I know him and Drew are gonna put on a hell of a match. I do like Drew's work. I think it's gonna be a good show. He's gonna make Big E look really, really good. There's that reference. But Drew's going over to SmackDown, so obviously Big E is gonna defend. He's gonna win. We all know, we all saw it coming. But I still think it's going to be a great match. So that's a good thing they have going for this and a lot of these. You know, SmackDown Tag Team titles, I think it's still going to be great. You know, SmackDown Women's Championship. Don't know exactly what's going to be. We know who isn't going to do it. This match, well, Drew's going to SmackDown, so obviously, but I think Big E is going to get it. We'll see though. They could do an ultimate swerve and have Drew in that, and then Brock win the Universal and go to Raw. So Roman can't get his hands on him. I don't know. I'm still putting money, and I'm not even picking anyone in the main event for the Universal Championship. Not even putting money on Roman versus Brock. I don't know what's going to happen. I just know they're going to beat the hell out of each other. That's all we could hope for. I mean, I could see him being the one to take out Roman and stop the reign final, but I just don't think it's time that they do it yet. It's going to be something stupid so they can drag it on later. That's how I think it's going to, Roman's going to get his hand raised in the end. It's just going to be stupid. By stupid. Even wrote it down. Sadly, so they could drag it out longer and longer until the right time for a Roman to lose. I just don't think that they're ready to do it yet. Maybe Brock and Saudi. I mean, never say never. That's going to be a good one. I think that's going to be a really, really good one, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I think they're going to tear the house down, beat the living hell out of each other, which is what we all want to see. So can't complain about that, can I? They're going to beat the hell out of each other. We're all going to be happy. As hard as that is to believe, we're, as wrestling fans, we should all be happy at the end. No matter what, it should be a good show, and they should beat the hell out of each other. I mean, it's Brock and Roman. They always have been bloodbaths before. So I just think they're going to have something stupid happen to drag it out even longer. Have them lose at another time. Again, there's just that Brock and Saudi thing. They wouldn't bring him back. I don't know. I'm just going to say something stupid's going to happen there. There's my prediction. There's going to be lots of stupid. Lots of stupid. And I could be way off. So we'll see. But again, thanks for watching. It was quick. I know it's straight to the point, but the kickoff show starts here about 22 minutes by my calculations or so. It's inside the hour because the thing starts at noon. There's a kickoff show, so it's got to be coming up. So we're going to be back live. Well, not live, but I'll be live after the show to immediately go in to my reactions while it's all still fresh in my head for part 2 of the episode. So check out, that and stick around for that. I appreciate y'all watching it. I'm going to cut this, exit quick and be good to each other, be kind to each other. Enjoy the show, and I will see y'all later. Peace.